Good morning, America. Welcome to In the News. I'm your host, Mr. Tommy Sotomayor. I got my Oswald shirt on. I'm just a patsy. Now, the rabbit hole seems to be going deeper. You guys know I put up the Alex Jones. I put up my stuff first off, pointing out possible conspiracy. Then I put up the Alex Jones stuff, pointing out possible conspiracy. Now we have a tweet from 2008 presidential candidate for the Green Party, as well as former Congresswoman Miss Cynthia McKinney, who you are about to see here, and she sent out a very provocative tweet. First, let me show you Miss McKinney for those who don't know. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is the controversial tweet that she sent out just moments ago. The pattern is becoming too familiar. So the Boston cops were having a bomb squad drill on the same day as the Boston Marathon bombing. Well, this tweet was sent out, and of course the Republicans jumped on her as a truther. You know how they have those names. You're a Paul Bot, you're a truther, you're whatever it is, you're a sellout, you're an Uncle Tom, whatever it is. People like to break you down to like one word, and every time you do something they don't like, they just keep repeating that word until that word somehow either offends you or make those people who might want to listen to you not listen to you, because you don't want to be around people who get labeled. That is what the government does to anyone. They don't have to kill you anymore like back in the old days. Now all they got to do is marginalize you. And what they'll do is marginalize you by making people think that you're crazy. It's the same thing they do to the UFOers or anyone else. The same thing that they're trying to do to me. You have to understand, if I'm a small nobody, there would be no reason for people to troll me 24/7. Today alone, I have blocked over 30 accounts from spamming my not my Twitter, but my YouTube pages. Over 30 accounts. That means there's either 2 or 3 crazy people making that many accounts, spamming my stuff, keep saying the whole same thing over and over again. And then even then, what would be driving those people? Because most of the people who are nobody and small keep saying, I'm nobody and small, and no one would stalk a nobody. Unless they're just trying to say I'm a nobody to make me feel bad and hope that other people who follow me will say, here's a nobody and a pedophile and a jailbird. But it doesn't work. So I'm assuming, again, there's a little bit of the government that's involved in this, because the more you try to wake people up, the more the government does not want you to wake people up. Why else do you think people who have no job are being able to afford to stay at home and make YouTube videos about me all day? Why else do you think that Google searches come up and all of my records come up first online? Why else do you think this happens? Remember, I'm a nobody, and I'm a guy that's a coon and an Uncle Tom. Yet for some reason, what I say resonates so much that I've become a target. Cynthia McKinney said something that resonates. And if you follow her on Twitter, you will see that she was immediately attacked just by saying what many of us were thinking immediately. Now, she's backtracked a little bit away from that tweet, which of course she would have to. And you can go look on her Twitter account and see. She would have to, because she has more to lose than me. I've never had a face. I'm not running for anything. Matter of fact, I'm doing more running from shit than running for shit. So I can say whatever I want. I built me, and nobody can take what I built from me. I'm not beholden to anyone. So I say whatever I want to say. It is a great position to be in, because, hey, I can feed my family and keep my lights on, and that's all I need to be able to do. Anything else, it's gravy on top of it. And I'm not worried about trying to be anything other than me. Cynthia McKinney, Alex Jones, there are going to be more and more people who stand up, and all we want is the government to answer questions. Well, let me not speak for them. All I want is the government, starting with your city, your local congressman, your senator, your dog catcher, anyone, to just answer questions. Because again, if things are going the way they're supposed to, we are the employers of our government. But for some reason, we fear our government. The people of the United States fear their government. And if you go back to the articles that were written up, none of that. Everything was written so the people would not fear their government. Yet we have reversed the cycle, and the Constitution has been rendered meaningless because the people now fear their government taking tax dollars, putting them in jail for stupid crap. You didn't pay taxes, you can go to jail. You can go to jail for anything. The government can tap your phone, listen to you whenever they want to. They can detain you without even telling you why you're being detained for now an infinite amount of time. This is not the government of your father's father's father. For every civil liberty that they claim they're giving you, it comes with a price. Eventually, the people will wake up, and it's going to take people to stand up one by one and not fear reprisal. It's one thing that bothers people about me. I don't fear reprisal. There's not much you can do to me other than do something to me physically. And at the end of the day, that what you do to me physically will be done one day anyway. So I don't fear that. Only thing I fear is that my daughter grows up in a world worse than the one I grew up in. And I don't think that's fair to my child or yours. Ask questions. Do not go along with the status quo, and don't be sheep led to slaughter. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to Alex Jones. Don't listen to Cynthia McKinney. Don't listen to your government. Listen to your head, your heart, and your logic. Most of the time, they will lead you to the right place. I'm Tommy Sotomayor. This is in the news.